Standard 12th Business Mathematics Exercise 4.2 6th question solve. And that first subdivision dy by dx is equal to y into sin 2x. So what you'll have to do is dy will keep it here itself. Then this y will take to the denominator. So it is divided by y because it is there in multiplication. Bring it to the denominator. Okay. Now this sin 2x will be here. This dx which is in the denominator, take it towards that side, so it will become dx in the numerator. Okay, so dy divided by y is equal to sin 2x into dx. Now our y terms, our y variables are towards one side and x variables are towards one side. Integrating on both sides, so integral dy divided by y is equal to integral sin 2x dx. So your integral formula is integral of 1 by x into dx is equal to log x plus c, and then integral of sin x is equal to minus cos x plus c. So if you want integral for sin 2x, means what you have to do is minus cos 2x will come, then the coefficient of x has to be divided by, okay. So minus cos 2x divided by 2 plus c. I'll just repeat it. Sin x means it is minus cos x plus c. So if you want integral for sin 2x, means what you'll have to do, this x has to be replaced by 2x, okay. Minus cos 2x, but this coefficient of 2x, that is coefficient of x is 2, that 2 has to be divided by minus cos 2x, okay. So plus c. Now we'll just substitute this form. This what answer we have got it, we just substitute it here. But here it is 1 by x into dx, so log x. But we have got y, okay. So what we'll get, log y, that is equal to this answer we have got it here. So straight away we can substitute it, minus cos 2x divided by 2 plus c. So this is the answer for your 6th question, first subdivision. Exercise 4.2, 6th question solve. Log dy by dx is equal to ax plus by. Logarithmic normal format, otherwise general format of a logarithmic is log a to the base e is equal to b. That is, in the base e will be there, okay. But we have not got anything here. Log only some value is given. We will put e here, because if we need it, we can use here e over there, okay. So now your question will become log dy by dx to the base e is equal to ax plus by. And one more format is, to remove your log, what you'll have to do is keep this a here itself. This e has to go that side, so that is equal to e, and this b has to go to the power of power, so it will become e power b. So this is the normal format to remove your logarithm, okay. So again I'll just repeat it. Your general format of a logarithm will be log a to the base e is equal to b. If it is there like that, if you want to remove your log, means what you'll have to do is keep this a here itself, which is in the base, that e has to go that side of your equal to, that e will come here, and whatever term is here, that has to go to the power, clear? So b will come to the power, understood? So a is equal to e power b will be your answer for log a e is equal to b if you want to remove your log over there. Now we will do the same logic here, okay. So log we will have to remove it. So what you will have to do is, this dy by dx is there in the place of a. So just write dy by dx. What you will have to do, this e should go that side. So e will come here. This whole thing has to go to the power, like that only we wrote now. B has to go to the power. So here in the place of b, what you have got, ax plus b. So that will go to the power of e. Clear? So now what we will do is, dy by dx is equal to, we have studied one formula in small classes, that is a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Might be in 8th standard or 7th standard. We should have studied this formula, a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Now it is given e power ax plus by, that is your right hand side is given. we will have to write the left hand side. So what we can do is, in the place of a what we have got e. So e power ax into this into again e power by. So we can split like this. Okay. So now why I am doing this, I will have to take my x term separately and y term separately. So because of that only we are just splitting up. So once you finish up your splitting, dy will keep it here itself. Now check what is your y term. So e power by will be your y term. Bring this towards your denominator. So e power by, because that side it is there in the numerator. When you are taking towards your left hand side, it will come to the denominator. So that is equal to e power ax dx, take it towards that side as a numerator. So dx. Now y terms are towards one side and x terms are towards one side. So now you can go for integration. Okay. So integrating on both sides. So you will have to do your integral. So integral, but e power, e term is in the denominator. So we'll just take to the numerator. So e power minus by, because here it is plus. If you take to the numerator, it will become minus. Okay, so e power minus by into dy is equal to e power ax into dx. Now you can integrate. So integrating on both sides. So what you will get your integral, children, that is integral of e power x into dx is equal to what you will have to write, e power x plus c. E power x is e power x only. Integral of e power x is e power x itself. We have done in before some e power minus x into dx. What we have done, e power minus x divided by minus 1. That is the coefficient of x, you will have to divide it. So this we have done in before some. Okay, so this format we will use it here. So in the place of, that is the coefficient of y, here it is minus b. So what you will have to write, e power minus by will be there as it is. This instead of this term, this is there as it is. Divided by, what is the coefficient of y is minus b. So minus b will come to the denominator. That is your integral. Towards your right hand side, so e power ax will be there as it is. Coefficient of ax is a. So divided by a plus c. So this is your answer for your 6th question.